some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze Mythic. Charted out to our account for Bronze Mythic episode 12, Draft 12. Last deck was pretty sweet. We ran into some pretty ridiculous precons. If you want to see the best Rakdos or the best Gruul draft decks you've ever seen in your entire life, watch the last episode. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content, obviously. But here we are, Draft 12, still Platinum Tier 2, still rolling along. Let's do it. Let's do this. Hey, okay.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
Interesting
Oh my God!
that the Gear Hulk is actually not nearly as good and limited as is constructed. We did it! I was distracted! We opened the best rare in the set! The best rare in the set! The best rare in the set! Okay. And an engineer too? What is this pack?
Inconceivable!
Is this the best pack of all time? Oh my god. Imagine getting past a Gear Hulk and an engineer. Like, alright. Sky Sovereign is the best rare of a set, the best first pick of a set. It's a colorless card that's absolutely insane that will always make your deck. Shut up and take it. We're passing Gear Hulk, Engineer, Lynx, Transit Mage, Mammoth. Yeah, I mean, this is a great pack too, but Slam a Sky Sovereign. Holy moly. What a card. What a card. All right. What's the plan with the Sky Sovereign? Like, being an artifact deck's kind of appealing, but doesn't really matter, honestly. Shit. Okay, I'm good. The push the limit deck? Oh man, I would love to be the push the limit deck. All right, so what are our options here? It's probably just spin out, right? Like, it's obviously a little hard to cast, and Flood the Engine is like, it's safer and stuff, but yeah, and then if we get a Transit Mage too, you can search up Sky Sovereign. Whew. Yeah, that was a nice little surprise there. I usually spin out here. Breaker, Flood the Engine, Nesting Bot, Lightning Strike. Yeah, sure. Take spin out. Reminder, of course, the overlay you see, oh my god, is the untap.gg overlay. Download for yourself for free, untap.gg, and it's Draft Helper. Packed Altar too. Wow. And the number you see on the bottom here is a number based on all the games ever played on Untapped, alongside ratings of the cards you already have, which is cool. So, Boommobile is good. It is red, and red is the worst color by far, or one of the worst colors. So it is like iffy in that regard. But Packed Altar, yeah, I'll take the Mobile. I think though. Black red with Sky Sovereign and Boommobile on the top end is pretty cool. We did pass Engineer, which is a little awkward as well. I could see an argument for Packed Altar here, honestly. Just like stay black and whatever, but let's take some rares. Whatever, let's freaking do it. I'm down to have some fun. Another Packed Altar? No! Give me back my Packed Altar. I would go back in a heartbeat and take Packed Altar. I know it's being passed another Packed Altar, but yeah, it's Terror here. It's not even close. Chariot is cool, but Black White's pretty bad. Yeah, all right. That's a bummer, but whatever. Tactical Terror is great. Let's take it. Then we get past a Grim Bauble, a Crash and Burn, and some other crap. Pretty easy bauble, I think. Just keep taking black cards. Yeah, sure. Again, I would be ecstatic if I had 2 Packed Terrors right now, but it's fine. Take the bauble, passing Crash and Burn, Specialist, and not too much else, or passing some red. But be also being past red. There's an air response unit in literally every pack. Pack's pretty bad. Pretty happy with the starting column here. I actually kind of like this card in the artifact decks. You end up splashing fairly often. And this is just like a fine splash card. Does your engine stuff. Every card in this pack is pretty bad. So taking column and setting me up for later is pretty great, I think. I think that us being multiple colors could be a thing as well. So, yeah. So take the column. And we see Gear Seeker Serpent, Deathless Pilot, and then effectively just a bunch of blanks. I I think getting into blue-black artifacts is reasonable. I don't think my first card to do that, though, is Serpent. I think it's really important, like, you decide what's the level of card that will put you into something. Give you, the Pilot's great. Happy to play the first Pilot. Serpent's definitely better, has a higher ceiling, but, like, it's not a card I'm going to take my first shot at. And we're not going to abandon the Boommobile just yet. Although red doesn't seem super open. Matrix, Night Market, Gravestalker. I think Matrix is playable in these artifact decks, but not a card I would take early, and Night Market's obviously great. So take the Market. And another Serpent, a Siphon Fuel, a Venom Sac Lagak, Rugged Highlands, Collision Course. A bunch of, like, middling cards in other colors. Lagak is kind of late, but, like, again, not a card I want to be my first green pack. This is our opening pack, too, so it's hard to even know what's going on here. I'm thinking of a land. I'm taking the most flexible card. Keeping myself open here, and I have a Market and a Highlands, which is cool. We table the Momentum Breaker, which is a pretty good sign from our black pack. Sure. I mean, Mangler's cool. Sprite's fine as well. But yeah, this is a pretty easy breaker. And just kind of keep the black cards coming. There's an Ironclad. I mean, I really, really want to draft the Push the Limit deck. I have not gotten to do that yet. And Ironclad's just fine anyway. Sure. It's fine. And I'm going to take Celebrations if we were to end up with some sort of discard deck. Mangler. All right, so we know we're black. All right. Sure. So our third red card is another double red Boommobile. The problem is, like, vehicle fatigue is a real issue. We just don't want to have 1,000 vehicles in our deck. But sure, it is a really good card. Also makes a card like Starting Column a lot better too, because, like, all you want with this card's mana. You just want to activate it and fireball some things. So I could see a more disciplined player than myself just taking the Wicker Folk here, but that's not me. So I'm taking the rare and just gonna do the thing. So take another Boommobile. As it stands, we have 2 mobiles and a Sky Sovereign. Ironclad is, like, almost not a vehicle. Okay. Red is not a great color, so folks are often, want to try and avoid it. Yeah, I mean, Rage is great too, but pretty easy Hazard. Also an Imperial. This is a pretty high powered pool. All right. Yeah, I mean, we'll take the Hazard. It's also a great crew for stuff too. Yeah, all right, sure. It looks like we're getting pretty Rakdos-y. What's our current rare count? Like 112. Grimbauble, Grease Wench, Goblin, Foul Roads. I would love to table Foul Roads. I want to have, like, 2 or 3 of these in my deck if possible with all these vehicles. Grease Wrench, Goblin, or Grimbauble. Second Bobble's, like, Bobble, I think, is a card that's a little overrated. It's fine, but, like, it's just not great against the green decks, and the green decks are the best decks. That being said, I'm not really excited about the Grease Wrench Goblin, so take the Bobble. And I'm looking at it right now. This is something. All right, so get past an Adrenaline Jockey. This is like a 3/3 with some weird abilities on it. Nothing else really in the pack. Not a great card. It's obviously playable, but sure. I mean, we don't want the Javelin or the Artillerist or the Archfiend. Yeah, sure. There's no other cards in this pack that I would even speculate on, realistically, so just take the red card. Lock us into red here. Another Ironclad, Ticket Tortoise, Maximum Overdrive. Overdrive is, like, not great in our deck because all of our cards are big and powerful anyway. Not a lot of black cards this pack, it does seem like. Second Ironclad. I'm really using the Ironclad for much, so I mean, it's funny because, like, I really kind of want to take the Ironclad just to, like, to shoot the moon on the Push the Limit. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. This is a pretty good Push the Limit deck if we were to get one, and I don't think the trick's very good in this deck. Like, all of our stuff is just, like, pretty hard to kill anyway. and pretty big high value. We're not the Massive Overdrive is really good in your aggressive shitter decks to try and push through. We are not a shitter deck. We are like a big stuff deck. So Caves is cool. I do want to Foul Roads, but I think the first Caves is pretty good in our spin out Boommobile deck. So pretty easy pick there. 4/1 Vanilla, Mutant Surveyor, Javelineer, Diver, Scrap Compactor. I kind of like don't hate the 2-drop. We're not really. I guess we are speeding though, right? I'll take the Surveyor. Third Grim Bobble is the point where I'm like getting a little bobbled out and only wanting more bobbles. We're gonna take it, but I could see not playing it. Rocky Road's table. Oh, Wicker Folk tables too. No. All I want is these stupid lands to crew my dumb vehicles, but we're taking Wicker Folk, obviously, so. And Archfiend, Javelineer. I don't think we're playing any of these cards, so sure. Wicker Folk table is pretty wild. It's a pretty cool one.
That is huge.
Oh, it's able to Goblin and the Foul Roads. I just want these lands so bad. But Goblin's also pretty good. Oh my god. Alright, sure. Take the damn Goblin. We're just never going to get one of these stupid lands. There's like one in every pack. We just can't take them. Alright, sure. Javelineer is pretty mediocre. I think it shouldn't really be in your deck. Skybox Fairy, more push the limit cards for us. Pack 3, we open up a pretty weak pack. Velocipede is obviously great, but when it's not us, we're taking the breaker here. It's not really remotely close. While this pick isn't remotely close, so we have a question in chat about why is Wicker Folk good in this format. Wicker Folk is an example of looking at a card not in a vacuum, but in the context of the format. Think about what decks want to do in this format, right? There are artifact decks that want artifacts. Boom, there you go. There are green-black graveyard decks that want cards in the graveyard. Boom, there you go. There are decks that want a cheap flyer to try and get speed quickly. There you go. There are decks that want a good blocker so your opponent doesn't get speed early. There you go. Wicker Folk just kind of does everything in this format. It's just like a card that just it serves every single purpose that the format wants to be done at an okay rate. You know, that would be like okay in other formats, but like in this format it ends up being really, really good. So another momentum breaker, they do stack well together. Foul Road, Surveyor, and some crappers. Sure. I would play 3 breakers. I think breakers like better than Bobble is, so but they are good together. Crash and Burn. It's fine. It's pretty juiced packs here. We have Spin Out so far, I guess. I think I can oversell how much I want a few of those crew lands, you know. Gouda, Surveyor. Honestly, Hunger Tyrant's kind of nice in this deck. We should have a lot of removal spells. Gouda sucks. We're currently on 7 creatures and a lot of vehicles. I agree, it's not ideal. Surveyor speed. We don't have the mana to spend on Surveyor, though. I think it's Gouda or Tyrant. I think it's just Tyrant. You know what we need? More vehicles.
I will commandeer the vehicle.
What are we at right now? We're at 5 vehicles. Oh my god. All right. I mean, Carrion Cruiser is really good, so sure. Well, there it is, folks. We found the push the limit. I don't think I can stop myself from doing this. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good in our deck. A lot of kill spells. We add the cyclers in. Yeah, we're doing it. All right. Push to the limit. Whoa! A 7th pick Far Fortune. This is a ridiculous scenario. Our deck like isn't even that good. Like, so we're in such weird like, you know, just clunky, expensive stuff, but whatever. Far Fortress is obviously great. Road Rage is great. I'm in for a Road Rage. We have a lot of vehicles. Great removal spell. We gotta cut some stuff here, but I think this card is wildly unplayable. Like, I am amazed this card is even in a set. I think as if this card cost 3, it would still be pretty unplayable. We got a Rhodes, sick. All right, got a Rhodes. Skybox Fairies in. Barons. Okay. All right, we have some deck building to do here, but we are pushing the limit. We are ready to rock and roll. Yeah, we have some serious deck building to do though. Okay. I mean, we obviously have a lot of rares in our deck, so can I make this not the ugly version? Sky Sovereign's not. Oh man, what a bummer. All right, so don't need starting column. I mean, Jockey's pretty. We're like so light on creatures though, but like Jockey's pretty bad. We gotta cut some spells, some spells here. I think. I mean, the fairies in the deck also. If we want the cycler for the push the limit. We're pretty good here. We have like double Skybox Fairy, double Ironclad. We obviously have like the good vehicles too, which are just gonna die naturally. So, Kickoff Celebrations is also a possibility, which I don't hate. Just gotta go full combo. I'm kind of down to just go full combo. You know, just like really like lean into the limit. Matrix is not great. Hazard's pretty great in this deck. We have our Breakers, our Pilot's great, Wicker Folk's great. It's a lot of baubles. I don't know if we can cut a bauble, but we're going to play like 15 lands. I think we have a lot of cyclers. Might resub. Jockey sucks. It's funny because like Far Fortress isn't even really good in our deck, but like it's just a 4/5 for 4 with some good, good text on it, so it's fine. Ironclad, Crash and Burn. Pact Altair is not great in our deck, but it is really good push to limit, which is cool. So, Cruiser, Surveyor, Hunger Tyrant. Grease, Goblin's cool push to limit also, right? I kind of like that. Let's got the Matrix. And then is 14 lands okay? We have a lot of cyclers, obviously. The whole point is our cycling stuff, We're just cycling, we're cycling this. We're cycling this. I kind of want to play the kickoff, actually, too. Wicker Folk, Breaker, Pilot. Carrion Cruiser. It might be a bauble, yeah. Alright. So lose a bauble. This draws. This discards and draws. 14 lands. Yeah, we need pilots. The 7. We have a lot of removal too. The 7/2 is kind of fine at that. We're playing 14 lands, or we have always cyclers. So push the limit is 7 mana. Return all vehicles and mounts. Crew them. They have haste, and then they die at the end step. So it's just like an insane, flashback attack. It is a extremely powerful card in the format. There are also essentially 0 counterspells in the format. So you could just play to this card and win the game with it every time. Which is pretty insane. I kind of want 15 lands, but I just don't know what to cut. Yeah, sorry, I cruise everything, even the things in play too. Play 41 cards. We're not playing 41 cards when our deck is. We have the best rare in a set, And we need to draw this card. So... Crash and Burn... Maybe Crash and Burn goes. It's pretty clunky. I kind of like that, actually. We have a Murder, the Boom Mobiles, the Sky Sovereign, and a bunch of breakers and stuff. I think that's fine. All right, so 15 lands is good. We're going to play the Roads, the Caves, and the Market. And we got 13, 10.
A little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
Okay. All right, sick. We're doing it, folks. We are pushing the limit, and I am very, very excited about this deck. All right. We also have 2 Boom Mobiles and a Sky Sovereign, which is cool too. And it's kind of cool that like our bomb rares also play well push the limit too. So I am very excited for this deck. Oh, oops, I didn't do that. That's fine. So prediction time will happen in a minute, and let's rock and roll. All right, folks, place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks, go to the comments, believer or non-believer. We're in for our chat here, and I am honestly ecstatic about this deck. So, very, very excited. We're going to keep. Hand's great. Breaker, cool. We got Pilot, Rule Spell, Far Fortune. They cycle a Chariot. Sure. Alright. End step cycle. Low land count because of all of our cyclers. There's Push the Limit. Okay.
Bingo!
I know this game's going to end. Alright, so we're going to go Pilot here. And play a thing, kill it. We do also have Far Fortune too, so... I think the ideal push the limit deck is probably white-red. This vehicle cycles. White has other vehicles that cycle, I think, as well. Is there maybe one other creature vehicle that cycles? But Naked Lotus Guard Disciple. That's a pretty poor card. We draw Carrion Crusher. Sure. I'm going to attack first and see if they'll block. I would take a trade here. They don't. And now I'm going to play Breaker, so... I guess we lost the speed of exchange, but I was really hoping they would block. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know. Whatever.
Driver, start your engine.
Speed isn't really like that important for us, so they play land 4 and say go. Something is amiss here. We draw Bloodfell Caves, sure. We're going to attack. They have a Fang Guardian, which is phenomenal for us. Trading a 2/2 for their 4/2, and they're gonna. So I think they might have thought you could pump itself, and you can't. It's fine. And now we can honestly just Carrion Cruiser back the Ironclad just to draw more cards. So let's do that. Sure. So let's just play Carrion Cruiser, mill 2, mill over a Big Idiot. Hunger Tyrant is honestly not very good. I'm just gonna make Cycler, so I just cycle it again. So play Caves and say go. Looking to trade off the Cruiser as soon as possible. Covert Man resub, thanks so much. They're going to destroy me. You're going to destroy my vehicle? Oh, boy. Okay, sure. That's great. And Perilous Snare, sure. That's a pretty aggressive snare. One card left. We draw a Grim Bauble. I think I like a big cycle turn. We'll just bobble down the Fang Guardian. Let's start with the Ironclad. Cycle this. Another Ironclad? Sure. I'm going to cycle the 2-mana one because if we don't draw land, it's more mana efficient. And cycling the 1-mana one. Cycle this. Sure. And then play this. There you go. Chat says, how the hell are they in Platinum? Let's be nice to our opponent. Also be aware that making Platinum is comically easy if you just draft a lot. Like, if you have like a 30% win rate but do a lot of drafts, you'll make Platinum pretty easily. Because like, you get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a loss in gold and below. So like, it's just volume. You just need to play. Getting beyond Platinum is where you're actually like, you know, it's a little more challenging. So, Attack roll and Molt Tender, they have 3 speed, which is reasonable to be aware of. We can cycle Ironclad here. Let's just start there. And draw a Market. We're just going to play a Far Fortune, so go. It's funny how Far Fortune is just like a distraction in this deck. Graveyard's currently 6, 10, 16, 19 power for Push the Limit. They have a Ride's End, sure. That's fine. Yeah, I'm actually happy they killed that, so we can get our, we're gonna win this game with these celebrations, so awesome. Alright, and there you go. Alright. Draw land, awesome. So cycle the Fairy. Pactol Terror. It's funny because, like, having Pactol Terror in play makes this thing even better, but I kind of want to just guarantee Push the Limit next turn. They're at 16. This is 20 power right here. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do this. Alright, plus on red, just say go. We can even Surveil end step, try to get lucky for another vehicle. Alright. Who's ready for this, folks? I'm ecstatic. I've been wanting to do this for the entire format. End step, Surveil. All right.
Game. Blouses.
Push it to the limit, folks. We're 1-0, and we are brought to you by Ultimate Guard. When you want to push the limit with your supplies, Ultimate Guard's the way to do it. Just the best gear out there, not even close. Best sleeves, deck boxes are insane, storage solutions, just great stuff. Great stuff, and then also a great company as well. They do awesome stuff in the community, awesome events. They have an awesome booth at Magic Cons, awesome streaming stuff too. Check them out, ultimateguard.com, wherever Ultimate Guard products are sold near you. Check them out. Push it to the limit, let's go. So unlucky we didn't bid that Sky Sovereign, you know? Just so unlucky. Alright, green white again. Venom Sack Lagak. We draw Grim Bauble. I'm happy playing Wicker Folk here. We can Bauble cycle next turn. Surveil says, I guess we just bin these, right? It's the same as cycling them it's like cycling them for free. So ship both those. As soon as this happens, opponent has to know what's going on, you know? Fairy should never make your deck, except in a scenario where you have Push the Limit, which is, I feel like this card is literally only in this set for Push the Limit, because it's heinously unplayable in all other scenarios, which is cool, honestly. It's fun to have a cool build around, so play this. We'll just bobble one of these. Cycle. Could have mutant and attack and got our speed going, but like, I think just staying alive and cycling is totally fine here. And then, I'm actually just gonna say go. They can play and crew, but like, I think the 1 damage isn't worth them, maybe not having a creature, so. Say go. Wow. Very, very aggressive defend the rider.
Who's alone in the vehicle?
Okay. There's a Cloud Spire Captain, sure. Yes, I mean, that's fine. Draw land. Yeah, you got me, sure. I mean, we're at 16, it's fine, you know, could be worse. We draw a Momentum Breaker. Well, Push the Limit's great against Momentum Breaker, that's for sure. Do we Far Fortune attack? I mean, we just play the Surveyor and Night Market attack. Can't block the Lagak, that's like fine. Play this on red. Attack for 1. It's 2 speed already with Far Fortune. Dude, for the raid, thank you. Yeah, I love this card being an uncommon in this set too. This is a card that feels like it should be a rare, But like, I would so much rather this card be a 7 mana uncommon than a 6 mana rare, because like, no one's playing Constructed anyway, and like, it's such a fun build around for limited. It's just, we love it. This is the kind of card, I think this sort of like shoot the moon style card is just so fun. It adds so much variety to limited. It's also why I like the bonus sheets a lot. You know, when like Outlaws had the crime sheet and Strixhaven had the spell sheet, because it makes for a bunch of fun extra like side quests to do, which makes drafting so much more playable, which is great. So we're gonna Far Fortune here, play Foul Roads, just get in with our flyer, I think. That does get our speed going. We're getting close to push to limit. We're not really there yet on big stuff in the graveyard. We're not far though either. Next turn can be Breaker into Bauble Surveil. Alright, so they go again. I honestly don't think a trading here would even be that bad, but we're not going to, so. Go to 10. And would like to draw a spell, but Breaker, oh, Pact Altair is so good. So Pact Altair means we drain for each thing too. Alright, let's get our last speed. Play Pact All and Breaker. Yeah, I'm in.
Speed it up, ugly.
So we deal 1 and 2. Pact Altair is life loss, not damage, so the Far Fortune won't help it out, but... Oh, I gotta speed it first. Right, I'm stupid, whatever. I missed the point.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
My bad. Sure. We're gonna go land Breaker. And Pact All. It should be at 13. I think I didn't want them at 13, because 13 is an unlucky number. I just don't like unlucky numbers. That's why I did it like that. So, realistically, just a really, really good play on my part.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
If you don't understand how that works, I get it. You're just not at my level. It's totally cool. It's not a big deal. So, Pact Altair is here. Any land for push limit wins the game. They attack for 3. That's fine. Drawing untapped land would be ideal. If not, we can just do it next turn. So, we do want to not die. I don't want to be dead to a +4/+4 in trample. We drop a land though, so oh my god.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Get up. Let's get
We drain for 3. Yeah,
Don't do it.
I'm just doing it.
No, don't do it. Think of your face.
Pretty sure they're just dead.
Think of your face. Think of everybody. Get up and kick
Boom,
them
boom, boom. You figure it out. Take 2. Oh!
Gay. Blouse.
Push to the limit, folks. Not gonna lie, our last few drafts have had really cool decks. I've been enjoying this format. I don't know if it's my favorite format of all time or anything like that, but it's been a fun format. All right, we got double cycles here and Hazard. We draw a Sky Sovereign. It must be nice. So playing Hazard on 2, like, without any attackers, doesn't really do anything. We're just gonna cycle. There isn't really much counterplay to push the limit in best of 1. There is graveyard hate cards and like discardy cards or whatever you could play in theory, but it's a powerful effect in a format that doesn't have a lot of countermeasures. Cycle drop. Mutant Surveyor, great. Good stuff. Alright, so 2 vehicles in the bin already. We have Boommobile also, which can deal 1 damage to a thing, and then as that will go up, we have Hazard, we have Road Rage, we got Keen Buccaneer. No, listen here, Bucko. We have a Sky Sovereign next turn in theory. This is great for us. So we just jam, they can't block. Play Hazard, hold up Road Rage, and have Sky Sovereign next turn. This is all very good for us in our 14 rare deck. This card's also like preposterous. Like, you know, like it's a little, we're burying the lead here a little bit. This card is just like unbelievable.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Starting oh my god. This is a massacre. Alright. They attack. Sure. We're just gonna Sky Sovereign them. Oh my god, dude. We're crushing them. I think it's gonna scoop Sky Sovereign, if I had to guess.
No, don't do this. Enough.
Far Fortune too. Oh my god. It's the boat!
Who's alone in the vehicle?
And then I'll attack for 2. Speed to 3. Look at our hand too. Like, our hand is preposterous. And it hazards the crew. They're gonna bounce the mutant. Sure. So they have negated a speed for a turn, I suppose. Oh, a very mean boat.
Yeah.
Flood the engine. Sure. So it took them so we got to kill a thing and flood the. Can I sacrifice this or anything? What do I have that can sacrifice this? I don't think I can. Alright, so we got Far Fortune, Mutant Surveyor, Break. Yeah, this is fine. Let's play Far Fortune as I go. How can I get this in the graveyard? Nothing like a board of just all mythic rares, you know? Did its job. Migrating Ketrodon, sure. Good card. Be a shame something happened to it.
Now this is pod racing.
Alright, untap. Breaker. Surveyor. Road Rage. For the love of God, we're crushing it.
Get out of the way, boys. Jim's in town.
Here we go. Attack. Damage. Speed. I would like people to currently quantify my percent chance to win this game in a percentage point to 1 decimal place. Percent chance to win to 1 decimal place. Gotta land. Wreck. Oh! We got a hater in the house. Main deck wreck remover to exile my graveyard. We'll punish them for that. Alright, so untap. We draw a Wicker Folk. Mobile can do 3 damage right now. So unfortunately, my Hazard can't attack. We'll have max speed at the start after we attack. So we'll just like make us unblockable and attack. I guess it's fine. And then Mobile goes face actually. That's kind of gas. So we play this, get 4 mana, nug them for 2, and then Road Rage the Wreck Remover. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Who's alone in the vehicle?
Alright, so make 4 red. And we're going to spend 5 mana. X is 2. Target the face. We're going dome. Nug ya. Speed up.
Driver, start your engine.
They dead? No, not quite. Almost.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I'm sorry, Tyler Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun.
After it was all over, we took us in the house to serve this pancake.
The dream scenario on Bronze to Mythic is to get the sub 1 hour 7-0. So the YouTube folks think that I went like 03 or whatever, but it's actually a 7-0. That is the dream for me. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I've ever had a sub 1 hour 7-0. So all right, we're doing it. Blue-green. Oh, we basically want all of our opponents' decks to be slow. That is our goal. Greenbelt Guardian's pretty good. Cycle this. I don't love spin outing a Greenbelt Guardian, but staying alive is certainly on the thing. Maybe just cycle. We could look for a land or a tap land. Then we're off curve, but like playing on curve means we're playing spin out on turn 3, which I don't want to do necessarily, so just cycle this one for a land. We have tap lands too, so I think playing it pre-combat is good. pre-main phase, but on our turn. In for 2. Yeah, you can't do spoiler blocks on YouTube. It literally just like destroys your watch time, and like the metric that metric that YouTube cares about the most is watch time, and if you put a block of like blank at the end, it just like kills the watch time of the video. So, so kind of hard to spend our mana here efficiently. I think I just like playing a land and saying go. We're gonna spin out. Playing Pilot's pretty bad. Cruiser returning a Fairy isn't the worst, but it's much worse than a one mana cycler. I mean, play Cruiser, return a Fairy. We should draw a land next turn, you know? I guess we could then Pilot and cycle next turn. I kind of like that, actually. So we get to Cruiser, and we'll get back Skybox Fairy. We milled over another vehicle, which is kind of cool. So next turn, worst case scenario is cycle into Deathless Pilot and then block with the Cruiser. So that card's really good. Okay. That's pretty nice. Ranger's Refueler. Yeah, it's good. All right. They have a pretty good draw here. This is a pretty sick curve out. We're already at 13. We draw a Mountain. All right, well, that's pretty good. We'll just Sky Sovereign. If that's okay with everyone, I'm just going to cast Sky Sovereign. That's cool. Going to kill the Guardian before it gets bigger. Your turn. So even if they activate and get it for 7 here, we still have spin out and a Pilot for the Sky Sovereign. So
Everyone needs to drive a vehicle, even the very tall.
land 5. Just the ugliest art you've literally ever seen on a Magic card. Like,
Still a piece of garbage.
Hazard of the Dunes. That card is good. That's a pretty good attack, though. They can crew the Refueler now, too. Alright. I mean, we're up against it. Like, our Sky Sovereign doesn't actually kill anything. It's funny, we actually want the Sky Sovereign to die. We draw a land. Drawing a land is so good there. Just such a good draw. Because now we're drawing to any land for push to limit. So we want to Pilot and hold up spin out. Yeah. So Pilot say go. We're at 7. And we're in a somewhat precarious position. If we Pilot and they bounce us in response, we are probably dead. Yeah, we would love to get this in the yard also. We can't really do that, though. Unfortunately, their sizing has been really good this game. They just have everything is just, like, bigger than a lightning bolt. So it's hard to use Boommobile or Sky Sovereign to kill their larger creatures. Our goal is to get Sky Sovereign in combat, because they're obviously incentivized to want to kill it. So, although it should look like we have pushed the limit, because we're playing Fairy, but... Alright, so they are going to exhaust their Refueler, draw a card. Sure. Then have a 4/4. Interesting spot where, like, alright, they don't have it, so we get to block. Awesome. So we block the... I mean, we're gonna murder 1. I guess I would rather, if they have a trick... Yeah, this is fine. Block here, murder the Refiner. They have trick, we're dead, I guess, but... Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on. Don't defend the rider. Well, they have run over. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have killed the Hazard of Adunes. Trample. We're still alive, though. We're still alive, folks. We need to draw an untapped land. All right. Go to 1. Untap land. No, but that's okay too. That's fine, actually. So, Boommobile would deal only 3. I mean, like, them having a bite spell is a weird thing to happen in that scenario, but I probably should have murdered the Hazard of Adunes. Fair. We breaker. We're going to cycle too. Let's cycle first. Cycle. Yo, bro. All right. Any haste cards in green in this set? I don't think so, right? Any weird vehicles that have haste? I also don't think so. What? What can we lose to here? Like, we've got 6, 10. We have lethal. We have 20 damage in the yard. We have lethal. So, all right, I'm setting back. We can gain 2 life also. So, they have loot. We're dead, but whatever. It would have to be a splashed card. I don't think any card in blue and green kills us. Potomo, sure. Mill over some stuff. Seed of Arma, good card. An engineer. Engineering. Alright, I think we're good, folks. Opposite of game 2, it's spend the mana. So we have Boom Build this turn too, so. Didn't draw land, we have Boommobile. So now we can do 3 damage to the flyer. If they have a way to save the flyer, we're dead. But what are we gonna do? So, red. X is 3. Target this.
But it's all thanks to my crew, really.
And then we're just gonna say go. Okay. We got two vehicles to block with. We're at 3. One's a 6/6, so they can't trample over either. We actually want to die. Rumbler's pretty scary. All right. I like to just draw the land for push to limit now. I'm tired of pushing this to the limit here. Here we go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Ugh. Well, we can discard the Boommobile and set up for a better push to the limit. Yeah, and then we'll play Mutant Surveyor, so we'll have 2 blockers. This doesn't have trample, but like we have big things to block with. Playing another Boommobile doesn't do anything here, so yeah, let's celebrations, discarding Boommobile. Try and find this land. Boom killing Mole is bad because like it leaves us with only 1 possible blocker against a big trampler. So this should guarantee a land next turn. Cool. So play a land. I think Mutant Surveyor is a better blocker than Tyrant is because we're scared about trample dying. So play Surveyor. And say go, line up to win the game next turn. Hold. Hold. Oh, I don't like his attack. They have +4/+4, we're dead. The good news is that Simic decks don't usually need to play the +4/+4 because it's not like they don't need that to push through. So, all right, we're lining these blocks up. Please, God, don't kill me. Run over would do it. Yeah, it sucks. No! bummer. Bummer. Their deck's really good. So, whatever. You tip your cap. Their deck's really good. I mean, obviously, we just drew a land. We would have won the game. But it is what it is. GG. Can't win them all. Okay. Hand is great. Keep. We got the bubble. We got some cycles. On black, please. Kill a 2-drop in cycle sounds good to me. We also got Sky Sovereign, you know, ugly fish. Is anyone who actually likes the look of this card? Like, does anyone look at this art and go, "That's a cool Magic card. I want to own that"? Raise your hand in chat. I want to know. If you do, that's great. That's awesome. I think it's awesome. People like different things, but I just look at it and just like, what is who? You know, like, I don't know. But all right, so Grim Bobble here is great. Art is obviously subjective. People like what they like. Awesome, but I just don't get it. All right, so staying alive. Hazard. Perfect. Insight's great. Like, we will win any long game. Our opponent last game had a great blue-green deck, but they also were really aggressive. They had phenomenal 2-drop, good 3-drop, insane turn 4. Like, they had a really, really good curve out. So as long as we can avoid good curve outs, I think we're good here. Man. All right, sick. All right. Play Waker Folk. Bin both cards. Yeah, sure. Want to dig closer to our push limit, too. Next year we got Far Fortune. They are Teamer. Watch out for loot. Wow. Just gonna go for a small value Rise from the Wreck, getting back a vanilla creature and a Lagak. That's obviously great for us. The longer the game goes, the better. So, all right. Well, not our main plan, but
Driver, start your engine.
next turn we have Hazard into Breaker, which is good too. PTL. Please, folks, please don't use acronyms. Don't make it hard for me to figure out what you're saying in chat. I don't know what PTL is. Alright, so kill spell, Lagak, Omnivore. Fine. We draw land for Sky Sovereign. Oh my god. We kill the Lagak, I guess? I just kill the 3-2, right? Just stay alive better. I'll push the limit. It's more. Omnivore's more damage, but if they have a way to kill Sky Sovereign, this is a more annoying card. This is fine. I'm gonna kill this. Kill a bigger thing and just stay alive. Sky Sovereign attack. Say go. Speed 3.
I know how to speed things up.
Take 2. Omnivore number 2. That's it.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Sure. I mean, the thing is that, like, if they have, like, a kill flyer or artifact card, we can't play around it anyway. If they have, like, a bounce spell for the Sky Sovereign, it's sort of like whatever, honestly. You know, sure, they bounce it, great. So, all right, I'm gonna cycle this. Kill the Yak for a run over. I could buy that. They have run over, it's fine. So, I'm just gonna play Hazard. Yeah, I think that run over. I think that's a good argument for killing the Lagak, the run over. I like that. So,
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I could buy that. If they run over here and kill the Sky Sovereign, so be it. I think they have Broken Wings. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I thought they had. So that's great for us. We get it for 1. Max speed. Now it has its creature, which is cool. Then we have a Breaker. Just keep things rolling. They got 1 card left, and we have like a Hazoret in play, which is a 5/3 indestructible, as well as just good cards in our hand. So life's looking pretty good for us. All right, Bucko. Take 2. We draw a land. So I think I like starting on Celebrations, just discarding this land. We draw 2 mountains. Sure. We're just drawing to our big spell, of course. We've got a few vehicles in the bin. Mutant Surveyor. We're getting for a lot of damage here, too. We can Brim Bauble. We have 4 life at the bank, too, so this is all really good for us. Should attack. Yeah, we'll have Murder up, and then we'll probably end step Bauble or draw. I haven't decided yet. Who's this Whoopsie on your soundboard?
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Yeah.
Tell him, chat. The best YouTuber out there, my favorite YouTuber. They're going to intentionally tap Island Mountain, leaving up 4 green. That's weird, right? Why would they do that? Why would they want so much green? Discard a land. Attack for 5. Sure, no problem. But I'd rather Surveil or just draw a card. Probably Surveil, right? And a Fang Druid Summoner, which can return a 3/2. Sure. Could have the 9/7 also, which is totally fine for us. We have this spin out. They have a 9/7. That's good, you know?
Good lord.
It's big. Let me Surveil. Top 2. Carrion Cruiser. That can return Far Fortune or Sky Sovereign. Oh my god. We're a mana off of returning Sky Sovereign, but... And then this guy can just go, I think. Returning the other guy is still really good. So, we just return Far Fortune. We attack for... 7. It's 2 damage direct, and then... Or 8. Milling Push the Limit would suck. I don't think we need Push the Limit to win this game, though. Yeah, we're just gonna Cruiser. Don't mill Push the Limit. God, son of a bitch! It was literally our top card. That's unbelievable. It was funny. I was gonna say maybe we should have left the Hunger Tyrant on top because it's insulation against milling Push the Limit, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So return Far Fortune. I think we're still in great shape this game. We can actually crew the Cruiser as well because that's a safe attack too. And I can give things haste. Oh my god, yeah, we're going nuts here. We're just going for it all the way. Sack this, get everything haste. Trigger Far Fortune, they're at 9. And we have 6 power, 4 power, 5 power. And a Murder in our hand. And a food in play.
Why won't you die?
Winnable game. We are miles ahead this game. Like, if we managed to lose this game, I would be impressed. Yeah, Cruiser's still good. You know, it's really good with Push the Limit. In the rare scenario where it's literally in the top 2 cards, so be it. Alright, awesome.
Game.
Let's keep winning, please.
Blouses.
Gold opponent, we're dead. Stone dead. Hand's great, we can keep. Forbes. Alright, what do you got, friend? Mulligan to 5? Oh no. Alright. Fire up the Grease Wrench Goblin. I'm coughing so much today. I'm good, I swear. Cycle, look for a black. Tap lands? Nope. Goblin can also look for black too, so. All right. Well, that is a black land. It's actually pretty interesting. Do we activate Goblin? I don't think so. I just play the Foul Roads as I go. I'm just gonna block the Gouda with the Goblin, so. What's a Gouda to a Goblin? Nothing. Oh my god. Well, if there's a card that wins the game on 5 cards, it's this card. Oh my god. I think it's a Crew also. And our break. Are we 2-second breaker? All right, breaker 1-9. Get out of here, please.
You didn't say the magic word.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
All right, speed up. Killing the Hell Squad Heavy was really important. They play a Tyrant. We've got a Wicker Folk of our own. Surveil some stuff. We see bin both of those. Sure. All right. I mean, I would prefer not to trade my Tyrant for their... Are they all Tyrants? And they are really coming at us here. This is a really aggressive 5-card hand for our opponent. All right. I think we're still in good shape, though. So they play Specialists. We get it for 4. We're still at a high life total, so it was just the Howl Squad Heavy taking over the game. This is the kind of card where, like, it just can win the game by itself. Speed goes to 3. We untap and draw Spin Out. We're just playing Hunger Tyrant, saying go. Try and block before we cast a Murder. No attacks here. I'll just block the Tyrant, I think. I don't think any 1 speed is worth it for the breakers. Alright. Might need to use Spin Out on this Specialist. Let's just draw Sky Sovereign.
Oh, it's Lazy Helix! Oh my god!
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Okay. Our Foul Roads can crew it too. I'm gonna attack, I think, and get my speed up for these things rather than block and play lands as I go. Wow. Wow. Rigged. Take 5, NBD. Love to just draw a creature like Incubus rather than having to sack my land. That's my double black land too, actually. That's interesting. I think we actually just attack, go to 3 speed, murder the Javelineer and gain 6. Because if we Foul Roads, we can't cast the Spin Out anymore. It's just like, we're just bricking our hand. We can just do it next turn. So, yeah, I think I'm in for that. We're also going to kill a thing now, because if they have Maximum Overdrive, we lose. So let's Spin Out the Javelineer now, and then we'll sack our breakers when they go to attacks. Cool lands. I like their art choice in their lands. Alright, so sack breaker. We got 2 foods here. Yum food.
Could have picked a better spot.
12 down to 8. Apocalypse Runner. Road Rage. Sure. This card, like, kind of hits, actually. They can find a crew for it. But I guess I can just kill their crew, right? Alright, so let's just Foul Roads. Foul Roads. Crew.
I'm Fly. I'm Pilot.
This is why I was saying these cards are so important, right? Just having these extra crews is like really big. Like, leaving behind the Wicker Folk is too conservative. I can't block this. I can just chump block it, but... What do we think? We get in for 6, they go to 10. This would be 9. Doesn't change the math, really. Sure, let's just do this. We have a Sky Sour to play. Let's play Cowardly. They'll get... If they play a crew, they can get a shot in. We can't kill it before they can crew. But... I don't know why I'm so happy to win the game. They mulligan to 5, but it felt like a pretty difficult game, so... 5-1, let's do this. Remember, folks, first remember that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content, obviously. I draft fun decks for you on my television show called Bronze Mythic. Gain a life. Kickoff celebration discarding Boomobile might be on the equation. We'll see. Casting Boomobile is pretty appealing, I think, still. I don't want to Road Rage, just Molt Tender. I think I'm just going to cycle this. Start there. See what we draw. Sure. That's pretty good, actually. That we can go Rage Edict. I think I might just discard the Boomobile. Sky Sovereign. Always Bolt the Bird. That is, like, the worst heuristic in Magic, I think. There are so many bad, like, you know, make them have it. Always Bolt the Bird. Like, sayings in Magic. I think always bolting the bird is, like, one of the worst ones. We draw Sky Sovereign. I kind of want to just draw freaking lands. I might kick off and discard the Boomobile. Our hand's already very chunky. We have a good 4-drop and a good 5-drop. We should need to make land drops. It's good in the graveyard with our thingy anyway, so. And I don't think edicting a tender is very good, so. Discard Boomobile. Sky Sovereign special guest, yes, that's why it has this hideous fish art. Discard Boomobile. Draw land, sick. Do I have interest in Road Rage here? Getting this Foul Roads to play Tapestry. I'm going to play this as I go. Molt Tender, Mount Mills Over, and Mountain. They play. Wow. They have double Verges. Damn. Impressive. Stockup's great, but again, we just really want to play against slow decks, and that's perfect for us. So, play a land. We're just going to Far Fortune. I think if our hand was a little different, I could actually buy killing Molt Tender now, because now they have cards in graveyard, and they just drew a bunch of cards, so it's like Stone Raining them is actually a good thing. But Far Fortune to Sky Sovereign is just a little too good for me to pass up on, so. Mill a card. It's a Hazard of Dunes. Cool. Land 4. 5 mana total. Another Hazard of Dunes. I mean, what can I say, folks? It's just a boat.
Who's alone in the vehicle?
Kill Molt Tender. Sky Sovereign plays well with the edicts, you know, so.
But it's all thanks to my crew, really.
And then we get in for Chunk. We got the Ferry, we got 2 rules, but we're looking great here. Life is fantastic. Say go. 5 mana, 6 cards. And they just say go. Pretty sketchy. So what kills Sky Sovereign? Excuse me. That wouldn't kill an unanimated Sky Sovereign. We're gonna have like game playing the Edict, I think. We're just gonna start there. So they could have like the 4-2. We'll just start here. Good morning, dude. How you doing? Nice dance. What are you so gassed for, man? You right?
All the way from the living room.
You ran all the way from the living room? Wow. All right. Woo, Dada. I'm Dada. Hi there. Hello.
He's cheering you on.
Cards. Oh, you're cheering me on. High five. Yes. All right. So I feel like I don't want to cruise Sky Sovereign. I'm just struggling to think of a card that can kill a creature without an artifact. Whatever. Just freaking do it. Bye bye, dude. He is. Cassie, should I crew? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's do it.
Cassie, what sound does a boat make?
It's broke a wing. Sure, that's fine. They broke my boat. My boat's broken now. Shame. I don't know how we're ever going to win this game. Yeah, Cassian has the full, it's called primacy bias. All right, so they play Ooze Patrol. Oh my god.
No, don't do this.
We get to bolt their 5/5. Awesome. Yeah, folks, we're done here. All right. Thanks for playing. They mill a dinosaur. Our deck's awesome. They broke my little ship. We got some final boss here. The number 22 Mythic player has come to try and stop our deck. Do we think they can?
No, you can't. Don't even try.
We're keeping. Hand's great. And they're playing Brightfield Glider.
Now, we're out.
It's good against a Momentum Breaker, unfortunately, but... Alright, I'm going to play this tapped, actually. Just take a turn off. Double blacks, they go. And they are Boros. So our opponent's playing the worst deck in the format, and they have a bad 1-drop and no 2-drop, but they are Mythic 22. So I think we just breaker here. It's just not getting any better, so that's fine. We'll double cycle the turn after and play Pactile Terror. Demon says, kind of weird personal question, but do you ever wonder how streaming will affect your kids, since young children might struggle with the concept of speaking to an amorphous audience online on a regular basis? Cassie doesn't even know you're there. Like, you just saw Dad had the computer and came in, you know? Like, something to be aware of, I guess. But they play a Mechanic, another pretty mopey card. We just cycle here, probably play a tap land. Draw push the limit, cool. Yeah, we're just playing a tap land here. Play Pactile Terror, Disguise Sovereign, looks pretty good. Our opponent has, like, just a truly awful draw, too. We're definitely going to lose this game, by the way. Just talking all the shit in the world. Yeah, here's Pactile Terror. They're probably going to die, I would guess. So what else could they possibly have at this point but a removal spell? Maybe not. I don't know, folks. That sure is a lot of 3/3s.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
We're just getting in, I guess. I mean, anything your opponent? Wow. That was one of the most anticlimactic matches I think I have literally ever played on stream. Like, I'm sure they're a great drafter. They're very, very good. They're high mythic or whatever. But, like, they played 3 unplayable cards and just did nothing and died. And we just, like, jammed our mythic and didn't even need to push the limit. Wow. All right. Sometimes that's magic, folks. It is what it is. All right. This deck was an absolute banger. Obviously, a very hard deck to replicate. So we just had, like, 11 rares. What do we have? We had 1... 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only actually 5 rares. All right, it's only 5. But yeah, definitely our deck's a little clunky. I think that if we had played against some good aggro decks, we might have been in trouble. But it is a slow format. This works well. Also, why this card is so good in this format, because like a lot of the matchups are slow. There's very little counterplay to this card, especially in best of 1, and it just wins the game on the spot. At pretty low cost, right? Playing Ironclads is fine. We had to add 2 Skybox Ferry to our deck. Whatever. You know, like, not the end of the world. Yeah, this deck was a banger. Honestly, an all-timer as far as Bronze Mythic goes. Really, really fun deck. Really powerful deck. Got the 7 wins. Awesome stuff. Sick. Yeah, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm still searching for the sub 1 hour 7-win draft. This one clocked in at 1 hour and 14 minutes, but that's okay. Pretty cool. So, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.